I see, I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it?
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming... Besides, plus with...
Sounds like we came...
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out.
Hey, you just want to make more business for...
Of course, not everyone.
Then why does the
Being able to get... But Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, but with can't first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to... And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any...
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
A rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of King Deshret. It's said that with the word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation, because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to... On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it, by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I've got it. What? No need to worry. All you'll need to do... I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid.
Oh, we'd better get going. If Dor... They're hosting
The Court of I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
We also heard that the...
Partially. According to past... However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then less in recent... After all, death is off. That's why some can... Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good.
Huh?
That's right. Don't worry.
That sign of...
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that... and as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right!
Ha! My employer, on top of that...
Is that so?
Sorry.
Happy to oblige.
New punching.
Stabilize! Filter! Gather! Surrender! Nowhere to run! Order guide you. Through me, justice is served.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head. Let's get at it!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize. You should be careful.
Wait, hold...
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a Yes. I was carrying out my superior.
Whoa.
He survived with... His name is Anyway.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert.
Good. And once this is... We still have a long way to... Of course. Just try to take one step.
Oh, just look around.
Watch out. Something's not...
Stabilize!
Cut to the chase.
The depths beckon. Cascade.
Those weren't just normal. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is so...
Something's not... Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be in...
Whoa!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the... It was a frantic...
Well,
Let's keep heading to the...
they're back again! How many of them are there?
Yeah!
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so,
Aw, what should...
we searched the area.
Alright, let's...
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there were, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something... They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to... Once they think we've left...
Help! Okay, what...
Yes.
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tell Paimon everything you know!
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important—
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around.
Huh? Greedy? What are you—
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct?
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me—
All right.
How about my home in Aru village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seemin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear?
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, but even though you caught—
Why is that?
Everything from the menu, everyone will try their best to— And even if you manage to—
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in—
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll—
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that?
My daughter was— That's why she— As for me, until one day—
Selling canned.
That's right. There are many others. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind.
Oh no. That means that if we—
I must get... I can find someone...
You'll find some good—
Whoa.
Yes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These—
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a matra seal, indicating that the goods— I started to suspect the pieces of now. No wonder they— Could I ask you for a favor? Since all this— If we can end— But you'll need to be the—
Sure thing!
I'll also keep work— We can get more information.
Hello, we meet. How's the Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I read the letter.
It's alright.
Even I don't usually have authorization. That's right. However, but summon for. Follow me.
The restrict.
Okay, since Sino is vouching for you, but I'd suggest avoid.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within, even though he's no. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you... Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former...
His former partner. That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off. More.
What? Taj's son went to.
Why do you sound so surprised? You're...
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I.
No. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He's a man of it. He used to be Sino's.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. I wonder.
Taj was already very well known, so when Mortada came, then he had an unpleasant. Taj arrested shortly after. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face.
I had no idea.
That's so...
Wait. Don't tell me you're starting. Possible. But this is Taj.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating because he was the only. There are so many files. However.
But even so.
According to the though I don't. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh. Now that I think about it, there's no way. Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipment?
No, not that I'm aware.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods?
Huh. Well, yes, but the academia consumes
Right, but
that. I'm not.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Well, your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
What is the best way to handle the phrasing here?
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Well, your perspective
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade some...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently
Seems you really do understand the way...
Traveler, Paimon. This is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guard?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear...
That also...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how...
Of course he also said that I never blind...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself to make the whole thing more... I'm okay with...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always
Now you're making this...
Hey, is there something we can do? We can help fight some of them.
Sino, we have no fear of casualties.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goal since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation. There should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the
Of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Ahmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Ahmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. and treat it as a top priority desert operation.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the academia? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information, but things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true. But the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of...
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic. By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the... However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But, Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were decisive and principled. You were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha, our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your... So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stick...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep, construct, beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as your...
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. And now, we're going to strike. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
I still have a lot to...
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat! Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want, judging from those shiny weapons in your hands?
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show
Speed of light!
Be still. Cascade.
Don't blink!
Stabilize. I will have order. Solidify.
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey!
Time for retribution!
Speed of light.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid you'll regret it.
King Deshret will curse you!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and...
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfect.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into...
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so...
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dee... Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it...
I have a If we need help, get ready for the next...
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take... Our responsibility is to get us... Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be...
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all hate them and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure. So, the sages have placed spies every...
But...
That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling. Come on, give me a smile so that I'm looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds. Let's go.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend D.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something real.
All right. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any... Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doc...
He's that strange...
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask for now.
Sino, you... I see. Okay.
Sino's name really does...
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar...
Hypatia? Why would he...
And what do you mean by...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean...
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're at...
Since you asked...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my general level of...
Well, you're the only one...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also... I will
Hypatia was born... Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor. It's not so much that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal Luckily, it's just as... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't...
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious. But
I can barely believe...
I don't think I missed any
Sorry, we can't...
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. Recently, my master...
Hasn't he already...
Yes, but my master will... This has been a habit of...
I get it. Since you are always...
I'd like to ask you to...
I can do that. But I have The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the situation becomes critical...
All right.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say...
Being loyal to the... On that note...
The Academia, I suppose he's...
I see. So you...
This may well be... Also, if you... I think this may...
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell it.
Thanks.
Right. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that, just to be safe...
But we haven't...
We'll do it the mercenary. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the dock. To the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to...
Dia's tracking skill.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatu.
Let's keep going and see.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean...
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that...
Oh no!
Let's go!
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Paradis Di for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru.
Even the Grand I've done my duty to
It would seem that You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di...
With all due respect...
Well, I may be staying. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not a...
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
Order guide you.
Let's move. Shouldn't get careless.
Hey!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
This isn't good.
Cascade.
Leaving so soon.
Solidify.
Don't blink!
You can't.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeers?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Paradis Di and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually... But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my... She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go!
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened to...
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside...
Hey, didn't I tell...
Just in case... Let's... Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the...
I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about?
The Academia's... God created...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way... As long as I can enjoy every... I must...
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for...
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
You said the balladeer claimed that...
Have you noticed? The balladeer is...
So, if the doctor was to show up...
Based on what the traveler has said? In other words?
Yay!
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to...
Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for some shopping too?
That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zero's festival turned out to be a grand success. And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time. It's something like rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, our manager.
But we've been to a lot of festivals during our... Will you celebrate?
Of course.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a... No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, right? Paimon already has a great gift in mind. But maybe you could lend Paimon some more of first?
It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon. You can come. You two being there would be the best gift of all.
Is something up?
Yeah. But for now, it's more important for her to rest and recover. I tried to visit her. All I could do was to leave a letter. She'll be better soon. And then...
It's all thanks to you and Nilou that we...
You're way compared to you. Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! What do you think, Traveler?
Alright, then let's Wait, I completely forgot about this.
Whoa!
Just one box.
That's way too many freebies!
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more. I was planning on making a...
So this isn't even all... Of course!
What?
Oh! Well, if it isn't Nilou!
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do! I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler! She introduced Paimon
correctly! She's also very brave. Just a little while ago.
Don't think anything of it. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours...
Ooh, what a fantastic... Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around me... I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy...
Wait here. I'll bring...
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness!
No matter how many times...
I baked a lot just now.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making one... Don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you...
Nilou, good time. If you took any long...
You and your jokes. Some beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen.
Jude said that some beasts ate as spices. Were they...
Oh,
Trying to pull it.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Come now. The textiles you... So even if a...
You've tested?
But of course... I wouldn't...
True.
Ho ho!
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize two things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
There's still one more store. Are you all right holding on to that much stuff?
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Please, I was only
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them. Weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually...
Oh, yes.
We even prepared. I really think we should wear some of the...
Wow, it's beautiful.
Farhad did most of the work.
That is pretty...
Hey!
I know, right.
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon...
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a...
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds...
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best...
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through...
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get... Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon, the traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload. Paimon can't fly anymore.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to...
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man. Whew. Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer. Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone...
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, when you order the wrong item, or make... That's why there's no need to stress over the freebie.
Oh!
This has become our... So really... Alright, feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the
Wow! Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary...
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and so, we've...
Oh! Tainari also...
Alright. Everything also went smooth. To avoid alerting...
I can't believe...
It's all thanks to...
It appears to have been... Well, is that...
Huh?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally,
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if... So you should find...
But I thought all of you academia...
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino does...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, but you also look like you're...
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean, you also wanted to...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance?
Huh? Wait, you're I can't believe my ears. You are truly the brave... Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru.
That's right!
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you,
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super...
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be a...
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say good...
Yep! Good night, everyone! Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Haytham?
Naturally.
You just want to...
It's crucial to...
The only thing you're...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted command...
You know...
That isn't something 500
So...
Don't forget, the sages and core... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the ground. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to Well, yes. That's just the... If precedence holds...
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...
Yes. Were you expecting a stealth...
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on...
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Al-Hay...
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me!
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guest. So, from the start. The sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the—
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the—
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, scribe.
What the heck just happened now?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's...
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Tava—
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we—
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personal—
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly the foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavor. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. If humanity cannot, we shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its... For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to... We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed... With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the act? We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that... In any case...
You're
despicable? Perhaps from your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will First off, judging by the academia had not... With their
Regardless.
Indeed. If I'm correct, sneak into the... Should your intent... As for Sino...
Even if you
misunderstand. However...
You said that I betrayed the academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? We can finally talk with Nahida! There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal!
Scatter!
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure! Here? No signal again! Is it getting jammed? Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please,
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless dark.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do archons have them? Should archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just, when I think of everything that's happened to me,
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbaha Day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
But if anything happens...
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Positions.
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
definitely more.
It's okay. Just focus on your...
You sure know how to...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you
Ooh, that sounds great. Ah, how can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is... Do you want some candy?
Vihar, I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on... Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader? It's a time-tested... Why are we complimenting him? Yep. Let's review our... Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha with the doctor's technological support.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked, it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds... That's pretty clever. I just have one...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to...
The Akasha will turn humans into...
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's still...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to...
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the...
We couldn't...
With a lioness like...
We still need to...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who were following those blasted sages every whim...
Indeed. The trap.
All right, let's each take a...
You gave such an important task.
It'll be fine. Isak was so... Besides, even if he's caught...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you...
Oh, yeah.
You only need to think...
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the academia guard.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go? Oh, how is this possible? There's also...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found... Oh, how is this possible? There's also...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got...
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyagarbha Day ceremonies. But it's much... Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Right now, all academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is... I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going... Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now. Have you been to the
Confirm. No, it may be a bit offensive. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. If we have to confirm the information, then how is that any different from us learning that information?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by greater...
No, Grand Sage.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicions.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. Personally